Hello. What is up, everybody? It's me, Chris, again with another Dauntless video. Now, Monday I said I was going to start working on the weapon guides, so here I am with the sword, or sword, if you will. Now, I'm using the Pangar sword right now because it's the best sword I have at the moment, and I like it. So, we're going to focus on the two basic concepts of the sword first, which is the quad cross and the rising elements. Quad cross, just left clicks. It's technically 4 clicks, but you do 5 attacks. The fourth and fifth attack, which is the little loop-de-loop, that one, is animation locked, so you cannot dodge out of the way. One of the appeals of the sword is that between every attack you can dodge. So it's a pretty mobile and safe thing to use, especially when you're learning what a behemoth's attack patterns are. It's a highly recommended weapon, and it's a good weapon all around anyway. Now, the second thing are just right clicks, just 3 of them. These do a considerably a much larger amount of damage, but they are slower. And if you look right down under our stamina bar, there is a sword-looking bar. Now that, when you damage a behemoth, will start filling up, much like the war pike. Now, once you start getting some charge in that second bubble, you can then use your Q, which, if we check it out, it's called overdrive. Depending on the type of sword you're using, it will shoot out a projectile of that type: electric, frost, fire, that kind of thing. And it will also increase attack speed and damage. There are 2 ways of looking at the Q. First way is that you use it whenever you can. So as soon as you fill up that second little bubble or get anything in the bubble, you use Q and just have constant uptime for your DPS. The other idea is to wait until it's full, and then when you have an opening, activate it. I personally like having higher DPS more of the time than higher DPS for a shorter amount of time. You can look at it whichever way you want. I like using my Q more often. That's just me. Now, there are also 2 other combos which kind of mix them together. The first, the triple elements, which is 3 left clicks and then 2 right clicks. 1, 2, 3, then 2 rights. If you're going in with left clicks, just trying to build up your meter or whatnot, and then the behemoth becomes stunned or uses an attack in the other direction, and you can put up a little more time being where you are, you can then add those 2 right clicks, or even just 1 right click, which, as I said earlier, is just a higher amount of damage per swing. Likewise, if you look down for repeating elements, 2 right clicks, and then a bunch of left clicks. Now, this does use a lot of stamina. And you also have to be pushing forward, or W, in order for it to work. Now, as you saw, I just used all of my stamina doing that. What I recommend is doing 3 to 4 of the fast swipes, 1, 2, 3, 4, then using your Q, and then going in for just left clicks. A full rotation, then back to right, left, Q, and then just back into left clicks. I find that that's the safest because you can dodge out of any of those little fast left clicks. You can dodge out of any of them, and since it uses so much stamina, if you then go into, after using your Q, just using left clicks, then it gives you a chance for your stamina to regen, allowing you to dodge out of the way in case you have to. That's the way I play the sword. And we picked the Shrike today because you can actually boop things with the right click of the sword, and that will kind of show the safe play style. And then when you have an opening, if I can boop it, when you have an opening, that you can kind of open up and string your combos together more. So I'm going to find the Shrike, and then I'll be back. Alright, there he is. Remember, Wisps grant energy, a boost of energy. So, the goal is to kind of let him do stuff. So he's gonna do that. We're gonna try to boop him, except he's not gonna do a boopable move. And we're just kind of gonna follow him. Take our time so we don't use up a lot of stamina until we see an opening. Then we can go in. Now I'm just using left clicks in case I have to dodge. The other thing, the difference of your two moves, is that right clicks build less meter. Here, I'll go hit him, or we'll do this. Okay, or he won't. So, I'm gonna go hit him. So just right click doesn't build a lot of meter. Left clicks do. So that's why it's kind of nice using left clicks, because it builds meter. Right clicks really don't. So you kind of have to view it as your options are build meter or do higher amounts of damage. Now the way that I look at it is you're doing a higher amount of damage just by simply getting your meter up and using your Q. That's how I look at it. I still can't get down that frozen timing. It's weird. I don't like it. Okay. I'm still not that great at booping him, so I apologize. So there's 3, there's a Q, then we go into left clicks. We can use our lantern, right click, left, left, left. Q, just left clicks now, full rotation while our stamina comes back. Then we can Q again, 2 rights, bunch of lefts, Q again. And we have stamina to roll away. After all of that DPS, we still have enough stamina just to run. I mean, if we can hit him in the face enough, we might knock him out. Yeah, there we go. So 2 rights, 3 to 4 lefts, a Q, then we just go into left clicks. And... okay, at that time I waited too long. Now you can use the Q to interrupt too, except I just missed him apparently. There we go. Like I said, I'm not too good at booping him in particular with the sword, mostly because I don't fight him too much anymore, to be honest. But I've gotten pretty good at booping the Scrave with the sword, which I feel like it attacks a little quicker. So, that was the sword. I'm going to include the second half of another video that I made, except I forgot to turn on sound. So, I'm going to throw that on the end of this video, and hope you enjoy. So, that was the other half of the Shrike encounter. And I think I'll probably just put some music on for the other half because I forgot to talk. But the main idea is to be able to choose combos, which, since it has 4 different combos, you're pretty open with them on what you feel is best. If you have a long drawn out period where you can do damage, I strongly recommend the 2 right clicks, then 3 to 4 left clicks. Then you follow up with a Q, then a full left click combo, then the right click, and just go back and forth, activating your Q whenever possible. The nice thing with the 2 rights and then the quick left clicks is you can dodge out between any of them. So I hope this guide helps. And if it did, be sure to follow the channel, leave a thumbs up, let me know anything that I could do better in the future, or if you have any questions. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.